like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like that. If we offended somebody, he can heal us just like that. If somebody offended us, he can heal us just like that. You know, and it's for us.
Yeah.
It's for us.
It really is.
You know, it's for us. I mean, people, they say things and, you know, but we can choose. Everything is a choice.
Amen.
Everything is a choice. I'm going to read Matthew's 18th chapter, verses 34 through 35. Matthew 18th chapter, verses 34 through 35. And his masters got angry and handed him over to the jailers to be tortured until he could pay everything that was owed. So my heavenly Father will also do to you if each of you does not forgive his brother from his heart. And I read that from the Bible Hub. The next key to teamwork is using all your talents and abilities. How many of y'all know that we all have different talents? We all have different gifts. We all of us are different. But the one thing that we have in common is we have the Spirit of God. We all have that. And you know, we must function like a team, not just a church. In our personal lives, on our jobs, we have to function as a team. All of us have talents. When we become faithful where our abilities have been placed, you know, he will draw that. He will draw that ability out of us. He will draw our faithfulness out, and he would, you know, give us an ability that we didn't even know we had. You know, because like for me, I started out at Aflac. I'm at Aflac. I've been there, it'll be 20 years in April. I started in the file room as a temp. And y'all, I didn't want that job. I didn't want that job. I mean, I was getting cut and everything. And you know, the lady, she said, LaSonia, you just want to get your foot in the door. But you know, sometimes we think of ourselves so highly than we ought to. You know, I don't know if y'all ever thought that. You know, I'm like, I don't want to get cut because them paper cuts be deep. I don't know if y'all ever have, they be deep. And then, but I listened to what that lady said. She said, you just want to get your foot in the door. And I said, okay. And I've been there, you know, been there almost 20 years now. Well, 20 years now. And I got promoted, then got moved back, but my pay never changed because they went in and they had to do the job. You know what I'm talking about. They revamped the job and everything, and then got promoted, got revamped, never lost my pay. Promoted, you know, and I said, okay, so this lady knew what she was talking about, you know, but I had to get out of myself and stop thinking so highly than I should, you know. And we talking about teamwork, y'all. We talking about walking without offense, and now we talking about using our talents and abilities, because our talents, we make a body. We make one body. We need our eyes. We need an eye can't be an eye all by itself. A hand can't be a hand all by itself. A feet can't be a feet by itself. We need the hands and feet to make one body. So everybody in here, we need each other. And you know, a lot of times we want to outshine each other. We want to outpray each other. We want to outspeak each other. You know, yes, let jealousy come up. But that's not what God wants us to be. He wants us to be in our own position, you know, use the gift that he gave us. Because if we're using somebody else's gift, it's not going to do anything. It's not going to draw anybody. It'll draw the Satan, but it ain't going to draw nobody. And we're supposed to be drawing all men, you know, unto him. The ultimate goal is him. So we got to learn to function as a team.
When you're talking about using all your talents and abilities, if you allow offense to get in, you will not be able to use it.
If you got that kind of attitude, you know, I wouldn't want somebody to be used over me, you know, if they had that kind of mentality anyway, you know. But that's good. That's good. And we have to remember we have the Creator inside of us. We must continue to trust him for his complete will to fulfill in our lives, you know. Matthew, the 25th chapter, verses 13 through 14. It states, therefore be alert, because you don't know either the day or the hour. And 14, for it is just like a man's journey. He called his own slaves and turned over his possessions to them. And this basically states the kingdom of heaven is as a